Hello world, Chris Lancaster here, MyLawMarketing.com. Today I'm going to talk about 16 Chrome extensions for Google Chrome that's going to make you more productive, therefore making you more money in your law firm. And also, it's going to make your life easier. So I have my extensions open on Chrome here. Move that out of the way. I have all my extensions here. These are the extensions I'm currently using, so I am using these every single day, and that's why I can endorse them. First, I'll just start on the list and move to the right here, which might not be the best order, but it'll get the job done. So the first thing I want to show you is this Better History Chrome extension, and then you can see all my Chrome extensions are up here, right? So let's click the Better History. Better History Chrome extension. First off, you can see its activity, and that's by the date, listed by the date right here. And then this is listed by the time right here underneath. So that's 7 p.m., 4 p.m., 3 p.m. I can hit 3 p.m., goes right to it. 7 p.m. goes right to it. I could search up here, title URL. I can go over here to the left under History and click Devices, and Pixel XL is my phone, or I can hit Search, and I can search in there. Or this is really cool. I like this. This is statistics for how much time I spend on what site, right? So, and it's today, yesterday, all time. So it's really interesting. So I'll go today. Today it looks like I spent 22.5% of my time on YouTube and 15% of my time on LinkedIn. What's another big one there? 15% of my time on Facebook apps, which would probably be Facebook Business. And then look up underneath right here, domain, and then exactly how much time. 3 hours and 2 minutes. Ooh, that's a really light day for me. So 3 hours and 2 minutes on a Saturday. I feel pretty good about that. Okay, so that's Better History because it's just very easy to find and search and use. And it's very cool. That extension is very cool. So let's go to the next one. The next one is Boomerang for Gmail. And Boomerang for Gmail, here's a screenshot of it. Okay, what this lets you do is it lets you schedule messages, it lets you track messages, and it lets you track responses to your emails and return them to your inbox if you don't hear back, right? That's really cool. So it lets you do read receipts. Also, I have the HubSpot app downloaded on my phone, and that app will actually send me notifications when somebody has opened my email, which I like a lot, and I do like HubSpot, the CRM. They do have a free version, so that's very cool. And I also have the HubSpot extension. You can see HubSpot Sales extension right up here on the right. I'll click it. Let's see what it does. It doesn't do anything. Anyway, so I'll click that. Let's see here. Yeah, so there's oh, by the way, there's information on all these extensions at MyLawMarketing.com. Come up here to our main menu, click this, go to our blog, and you can find this article right here, 16 Chrome extensions for law firm marketing. All right, so we've covered that. That's Boomerang. Boomerang's really cool. I suggest that one. Click and Clean. So I'm going to click and Clean right here. You can see I can securely close my browser. I can clean out the private data, the cache, the history, the cookies, all this stuff. The reason why you want to clean this stuff out is because when you visit websites across the internet, you're collecting stuff in the background. And the reason that it collects this information is for the next time you visit that website, it'll load a lot faster. So it could be images, it could be snippets of information. Also, there's tracking stuff on the internet that's following you or watching what you're doing. So there's that. So that's Click and Clean, which is just click, 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 and it's almost instantaneous. There's the Google Calendar extension. I really like the Google Calendar extension. You can see it up here. This is me hovering over it, and I can click it, and it drops down. There's a little bit of information here. I can add something. The cool thing about this is if I'm on the phone or if I'm doing another task and I want to schedule a meeting or a follow-up appointment or something like that, I can just click this, and it brings down my calendar. I don't actually open up the full calendar. So that's Google Calendar extension. We're going to skip the Google Docs offline because that's just doing things with Google Docs offline. Then the next one is Grammarly for Chrome. So what Grammarly does is when I am, I'll just pull it up, see if I can find it down here, if I even have it on there. I might need to actually add it. So when I write a blog post, Grammarly will, here it is. Okay, see that? personalized Grammarly, right? So it will watch what I'm writing. It'll correct my grammar as I'm writing. So it'll say, hey, add in a comma, capitalize something, add a period here, or semicolon, or whatever it is, right? So we can help you with comma splices, wordiness, commonly confused words, adjective order, such and such, right? So and over here it says I have 3.8 mistakes per 100 words. That's really terrible. But Grammarly really fixes that. So, and I don't know. I think this is just a screenshot from somewhere else. This isn't actually mine. But that'll give you an idea what Grammarly does. So when I'm, let's see. Let's go to LinkedIn. And I'll write something out and see and see if it does its magic here on camera. Honey, let's do this. Okay, honey, I home for dinner. Right? Oh, okay. So what Grammarly does is it's pointed out this. It's underscored the I here with the red. All you have to do is put your cursor on it, and it says change the capitalization. Right? Okay. So it didn't catch this. It does a lot better for, oh, well, now it's underscored this, the honey. Okay, so what's going on here? Oh, I need a comma, right? So I think I should capitalize this honey, but I don't know. And also notice that Grammarly works better when I'm writing blog posts, like on my WordPress website versus inside of social media. So that might be for some reason there, but it is a great tool to use. It does point out mistakes you're making. So if I'm making a mistake and this should not be capitalized for whatever reason, let me know. Okay, so let's go on. Extensions, that's Grammarly. Fixes your spelling and fixes your grammar on your blog post. Hover zoom, we just saw hover zoom, right? So I put my mouse on something and on an image. I'm sorry, I put my mouse on an image without having to click through. It brings up the actual full size of the image, okay? So if the image is already small, it'll only bring up the full size of the image. But you notice this image is large. You can't see it well here, so you just hover over it, and you get to see this massive full-size image. So, and this works really well on Facebook too, like Facebook posts and things like that. You can just hover over and then it just blows it up. So let's see if it works on LinkedIn here. LinkedIn, maybe not. That's a video. Yeah, maybe LinkedIn has some kind of blocker. So let's go to Facebook, see if it works on Facebook. Okay, so let's see here. Is it going to work on this guy? A little bit. Let's see. Is it going to work on this? Yeah, that's the full-size image. Okay, see if we can. Okay. That's a video. Videos. Man, videos everywhere, huh? Okay. So that's hover zoom. If the image is not a video and it's actual image, okay, so you can see what it does right there. So it blows up the image real big. That's really cool. So I'm going to ignore these notifications and we're going to move on. Okay, so I'm going to pick it up as well because I notice I've been slowing down. So the HubSpot Sales Chrome extension right here in the middle, okay, that gives you the tools that you need to adopt a modern sales process. Basically, it is your CRM, right? That's what I use for my CRM, the HubSpot Sales. LastPass is really cool. LastPass, what it does is actually stores all your logins and passwords for every website you log into, and then once you go back to that website, all you have to do is put your cursor in the box, and it gives you the login and password for that. So it's a free password manager, and it's the best one I could find. Lightshot screen tool, a simple, convenient tool. Select an area, edit your screenshot. Okay, so all you have to do is okay, click the extension up here, right? If I'm on a website I want to take a picture of, like a screenshot of, like I'm watching this video and I want to screenshot it really fast, then I can do that. Watch this. That's it. And I save it here, I can crop it, I can share it, I can do all kinds of stuff. And I can easily, I can make it whatever size this box and it will crop and screenshot and things like that. That's actually really good for reports and whatnot. And if you want to grab something offline that you've done for a client, or you want to save something for yourself later, you can do this light shot screenshot, and it just saves it right to your desktop or your downloads. Okay, so I'm going to close that. Link clump is I can open multiple links. All I have to do is highlight them and open multiple links. So if I'll go to LinkedIn, and let's see here. Okay, so I'm sure there's multiple links here. I just hold down the Z and I do this. See all the red boxes? Those are all links. They can be opened, right? So if you do a search like, you know, like, I don't know, teacher here. So teacher. Okay, these guys came up, right? These guys are in their second connections to me. I want to open their profiles. Hold down the Z and hold down the left mouse button. Then I do this. And it automatically opened all the links that I highlighted or I covered. So there's that. Open, open, and open. That's link clump. For whatever reason you want to use that, I like to use that. List builder for Twitter. I think I'll leave that one alone for now. I'm still trying it out. Mercury Reader. Now check this out. I really like the Mercury Reader because what it does, it brings back the blog post reader version that used to be on Safari or on your iPad, where it takes all the junk off the web page and it just shows you the blog. Okay, so let's look at my blog here, or this blog article. Yeah, okay, but it's on the left, it's got the video, it's got this form over here. Yeah, let's use Mercury for this because I want to read this without stuff in the way. So I click Mercury, and now check it out. It came up in the reader view. It's all here, right in the middle, nice and big. It's perfect for reading. And it doesn't have any sidebars or anything like that, so that's really cool. That's Mercury Reader. Okay, one of my favorite ones. Mighty Text, right here. Okay, Mighty Text, you download it, and you download it on your phone, and you can text from your computer using your phone. And you can get other information about your phone while on your computer. So if I'm doing a web design, or I'm doing a big project on my computer, then somebody texts me. It's a lot like Messenger. I can use my phone to use Facebook Messenger, or I can text off Facebook Messenger. So Mighty Text is like that idea for text messages. Okay, so I like that. I can do my project and I can respond to text immediately without missing anything. The next one is Ultidash, and I'll show you what Ultidash is right now. Open a new tab. Okay, this is Ultidash. It's taken place at that Google home screen, and it's given me just different widgets to use. So this one over here is kind of like a 4-square matrix of what needs to be done and what's the most urgent and less urgent, things like that. But it's a needs to be done matrix, and I can close that right here. The weather's over here, and there's search over here, so I can search. I can add widgets, use a Pomodoro timer. I can use a site tracker, site blocker. So if you find yourself going on Facebook a lot while you're at work, or Twitter, or some kind of time vacuum, use the site blocker, and then it blocks the site from Chrome for whatever amount of time, right? So here's the Pomodoro timer, concentration timer, site blocker. Check this out. You can activate it with the concentration timer. It makes a lot of sense. There's the blacklisted sites, websites you can add in there. And then another site tracker showing how much time you spend on what website, right? So that way, at the end of the day, you can really check in with yourself and say, oh man, I spent way too much time on YouTube. 41 minutes. That's way too much time. I should have been working during that time. That's 1/8 of my day during the workday, or 1/10. So that is the Ultidash, and I really like it. And this big 10x clock in the background, I actually added that, and I have new backgrounds drop in every 6 hours, and that is that is something you can customize. So you can have them drop in photos. It can be nature photos, which might be a little bit more soothing and nicer, mountains and the ocean and things like that. So that might be an option as well. So let's go back to extensions. Okay, so that's Ultidash, and those are the extensions that I'm currently using, and I really enjoy. And I could have probably went deeper into some of these, and they're all up here on right by your URL bar. So they're all up here, easy to get to, and I think they will help you out a lot. Especially some of these are more utility, like the LastPass will save you a ton of time. The Click and Clean will make your computer run faster, saving you more time. The Google Calendar, saving you time. Boomerang, the Boomerang for Gmail, HubSpot app or extension right here. Boomerang for Gmail. That one will save you a ton of time. Also, if you work at night, you find yourself you're working at night or whatever, you can schedule your emails to go out at 6 a.m. in the morning, or you can, if they don't get answered, they could be boomeranged back to your inbox. And what that means is I send out an email, nobody answers it within, say, 4 days. It actually boomerangs, it comes back to my inbox, and that way I see it and I'm like, oh man, that email never got paid attention to. No one opened it. I need to follow up on that. So that's a huge advantage. Okay, so that's the 16 Chrome extensions for your law firm. Come to MyLawMarketing.com for all our videos. I drop a video every single day. My name is Chris. MyLawMarketing.com. My phone number is 818-397-5468. That's 818-397-5468. You can text me, you can call me 24/7. I'm here to help you out. Our mantra, I guess not our mantra, we have a mantra. Our mantra is actually visibility leads to credibility, and credibility leads to authority. That's my mantra. That's the very simple: visibility, credibility, authority, visibility, credibility, authority. But more of a philosophy we live by is that we want to help you become successful, because the more people we can help, or the more people we can help become successful. But if we help you become successful, we know that you'll give us a little bit left over, and that's why we're all in business, right? So to make a profit. But we know if we make you 10x success, then you'll send us 1x, right? So that's really why we give so much value. Because we're not asking for payment, we're asking for people to be successful and then not forget us. So my name is Chris Lancaster, MyLawMarketing.com. My number is 818-397-5468. Have a great one. Be great. Let's dominate the market.